Hey everyone, welcome to week 8. So looking forward here for the next couple of weeks, there's new material in week 8 and week 9. Week 10 is yours to finalize your single system design paper and anything else you need to for this class. So really just 2 more weeks of new material and 3 more weeks of this semester. So this week we're talking about logic models. Logic models might sound frightening, and that might be because of the word logic, but they're really not. They're just sort of simple visual depictions of how an intervention would work under ideal circumstances. Um, Social workers like logic models because they describe how programs and intervention processes should work. We show them to clients, we show them to clients' collaterals, we show them to funders, we show them to stakeholders, we show them to regulators. So if you're thinking about ever running a program or starting a program, which is, sort of one of the really exciting things that social workers get to do, logic models are for you. So there's no reading in the text this week, but there is, Shaylock wrote sort of an article on the use of logic models. And then what I'm attaching here is the Kellogg Logic Model Guide. Now the name Kellogg might kind of sound familiar to you. This is actually the Kellogg family um, who rose to prominence because they sell breakfast cereal. So the Kellogg family has sort of this large philanthropic organization that helps social service organizations, develop and evaluate their services. And so they've published a really thorough sort of logic model guide here. You don't have to read all of the Kellogg Logic Model Guide, just the first 3 chapters. It ends up being like 35 pages or so, but it's not particularly dense reading, so I don't think it'll take you a very long time. And then, of course, there's a lecture from me, PowerPoint slides, and then this is the logic model I use in the example. The assignment for this week is actually to compose a logic model of your own. I give you a template here, so you could open it up in Word and just add to it if you wanted to. You also could print it out and handwrite things in. You'd have to submit it with a picture or scan it or something like that if you want to there. So the other thing that you should be working on this week, obviously if you um, submit your lit review paper, if you haven't already, and then continue collecting data on the single system design project. At some point late this week, I think it would probably be important for you to switch over to the second phase of your single system design. So if you're doing that, if you're on track to do that this week, it sounds like you're generally on track. If you aren't switching over to the second phase of your single system design, probably best if you get in touch with me so we can talk about the scheduling of things here, and make sure there's enough time in the semester for you to get everything that you need. So I hope everyone's having a great week. As always, you're welcome to get in touch if you have questions or problems or anything you want to talk about. And hope everyone's doing well too. We'll talk to you soon.